Hello, welcome back to the Home Recording Weekly blog. My name is Kern, and today I am demoing the Homegrown Premium Sounds new Record and Reason Refill. It's actually a combinator patch, and it's called the DustyNine-Fitty. Let me just begin by playing you a little loop that I've been working on. Okay, and believe me, I know it's not much, but I really want to show you these products. So what I'm going to do is go to the main screen here, and what I like to do is to solo just my percussion loop, and bring it back into the mode here. The DustyNine-Fitty is basically, or I'm sorry, DustyNine-Fitty. If you head over to homegrownps.com is the website for Homegrown Premium Sound. You can get all the information you want, or you can read in my blog post at homerecordingweekly.blogspot.com. What I like to do with these, basically they are EQs or filters that can take your loops and add lows and highs or mids, a lot of warmth, and it brings them right to the forefront of your mix. The beauty is, unlike regular EQs where you're raising the lows and the highs with gain, or a regular EQ will also, when you add the lows in, will add take away your headroom. It'll add a lot of gain to those signals. These add a lot of presence to the signals that you select from these dials here, the cutoff, resonance, the input drive, and the master output or the master level. And then right here you have a button for highs or lows, and magic dust or extreme cuts. Anyhow, the beauty is it brings the lows and highs and things to the forefront. It adds them to the loop itself without taking away any headroom. They've really done the homework and assembled all of the equipment that you need and saved it as a combinator, just so you have headroom left to add in all your other instruments. What I want to do is, I have the loop soloed, and I'm going to play it for you right now with the DustyNine-Fitty on. What I've done is I've created a Spider Audio merger. The loop is playing through, and then I also have two different signals of the same loop. One I added lows to, one I added the highs to. The reason I did it this way is so that I could have the regular thin sounding loop playing. I mean, it sounds good by itself, a Reason and Record instrument, but when you add two DustyNine-Fitties, sprinkle in the magic dust, as they say, it really brings it in. So I'm going to go ahead and bypass these. And again, this one is for my lows, and this one is for my highs. And I'm going to play just the loop. Like I said, it doesn't sound bad, but it doesn't sound like in the forefront. So I'm going to play it again, and then bring in the bass, and then bring in the treble. And again, I found the frequencies I wanted to increase with this cutoff dial right here, and I played with the resonance, the input drive, and the master level of course the low and then the high. And as you can see, I selected the low button here, and then down here I selected the high, and of course I have magic dust on both of them active. So I'm going to bring in the low, and then I'll bring in the high that I have dialed in, the frequencies. And I'm going to pan out a little bit as I do it, because I want you to watch how much headroom I still have left down here. The loop is still, these DustyNine-Fitties are still bypassed. As you can see down here, it's just coming into the yellow. So let me turn on the DustyNine-Fitties for you, and then watch the headroom I have. It's in the exact same place. I've got a bass stud, I've got some really crisp highs. Let me bypass them again. And now I'll bring in the low and the high. So essentially I have three of three signals of the same loop coming through. I've taken one and left it plain Jane, taken the second, added the lows with the DustyNine-Fitty, and the third, I did the highs. You can do this with other instruments. You don't need just percussion coming through these. In fact, what I have here is 3 or 4 DustyNine-Fitties, because I also have 2 on the guitar that's playing in this loop. So now they're all on, and notice how the percussion and the guitars really cut through. Sorry, let me start at the beginning for you. Now I'll turn off the low. Hard to believe how much is missing out of that. Now I'll turn it back on. Same with the highs. Bypass now. And off. Back on. And again, I'm not, the beauty here is that I'm able to bring these highs and lows significantly to the listener. They're really, really raised and in your face, but the headroom hasn't gone up at all. I'm not using an EQ to raise the gain of the lows at all. It's just a really, really easy, fast way to bring your loops to life without messing up your headroom or peaking the meters out in the red. Again, that's homegrownps.com is the website, and the name of the company is Homegrown Premium Sound. And they make a lot of Reason and Record refill combinator patches. They have guitar stomps and filters and EQs and all kinds of things over there. They're all reasonably priced. Anyhow, if you really, really want a simple way to bring life to your Reason and Record loops, I highly suggest that you head on over to homegrownps.com. And this has been the DustyNine-Fitty. Thanks, you guys.